Hello students, welcome and namaste in our English classroom. Today we are going to read a lesson from Unit 6 and today we are going to learn about comparison. Okay students, are you ready? Well, let's start today's topic, comparison first. This is the unit topic and we will start today's lesson. Okay students? Okay, so what is comparison? Can you describe what is comparison? Yes, you're right. Comparison means comparing, showing differences or similarities between two things, right? Yes, you're right. So, once again, can you read it aloud? This is today's topic, and this is comparison. Once again, comparison, right? Okay, so we will talk about comparison today. Okay, so what do we do in comparison? Let's have a look at our first page of this unit, okay students? Let's have a look at this. The topic is comparison, and in the getting started, we have some pictures to describe, okay students? Let's have a look at the pictures, okay? That's good. Okay, let me read it aloud to you. Look at the pictures and talk about them. The questions are given below the pictures. Let me show you the pictures here. Let's look at these pictures. What do we have? Okay, boys, cars. Who are these? These are people. And what is this? These are books. Yes. Now the questions for comparison is like this. Who is tall? Who is short? Who is big? Who is small? Who is large? Who is thin? Which is thick? Or who is thin? Now, these are the questions, and these ask you to describe these things, compare these things, and show the difference in terms of, okay, we talk about, while comparing things, we talk about size, right? Big, small, huge, tiny, and colors. Okay, different colors we can show, maybe yellow, blue, black, white, black and white, and so on. And quality, good, bad, nice, okay, so on. So we talk about quality and looks, how something look. It is looking nice, or is it looking rough, smooth, and so on. So these are the comparing things. We look size, once again, color, we look for the quality, we look for the looks, how things look, right? Yes, that is called comparison of things. Are you clear about comparison of things? Yes, comparison of things means showing the differences and similarities. Yes, you are absolutely right, students. Now, we will talk about these pictures once again. So, look at this picture first and tell me, who is tall here? Yes, you are right. The boy with the yellow t-shirt is tall. So, we can call him a taller boy here. So, who is short here? The boy in blue t-shirt, yes. And which is big here? Which car is big here? The silver car is bigger here. And the purple car is smaller than the silver one. And here, look at this picture. The one man is very thin, another one is very fat, right? We can call him a very big man. So who is large? The man with the, what do we call? Blue kurta, right? Okay, so we have here thin man with the yellow shirt here. Okay, so here we have books. So which is thick? The first one is thicker than the second one. And the second one is thinner. So we call it thin. Okay, students? Okay, so we have words like tall, short, big, small, large, thin, thick, thin. These are words to describe things, right? What do we call these words? We call these words adjectives, right? Did you know it before? We call these words adjectives, and the adjectives are called describing words. Okay? What do we call? Describing words. Yes, you are right. So the describing words are, for size we have big and small, big or small. And for color we have white or black, and so on. And for quality we can say nice, bad. And for looks we can say, looks are for feels, we can say smooth, rough, and so on. These are describing words, these are adjective words, and we need those words for comparison. Okay, students? And we will also add ER for comparing things. We will see that later. Let's have a look at the next part of the lesson, that is listen and sing. Have you seen this in your book? Okay, students, let's start listen and sing. Here you can see a picture of a, yes, parrot. Now, let's read it. This is a song and let's sing it together. Okay, students? You want the same bird as me. You want the same bird as me. You think you are better than me. But it's easy to see it loves me. You have got more money than me. You are better looking than me. But it's easy to see it loves me. Okay, students, now next part. I love it and it loves me. I'm happier than the birds in the tree. Your work is better than mine. Your marks are higher than mine. But it's easy to see it loves me. You're no more attractive than me, but not as happy as me, because it's easy to see it loves me. I love it and it loves me. I'm happier than the birds in the tree. Okay, students, so we'll observe the words here with the words ending in ER in the above song. So those words are look, better, happier, and higher. Did you see that words, those words here? Can you see here in the pink or red letters? Words, pink words here? Yes, in the previous stanza as well. In this line, second line, you can see better, word with ER here. This is also a comparison word. You can see here, you're better looking than me. And again, we have here happier and better for and higher for comparison of the things. So what is the meaning in this poem? Can you see here? What do you have? You have a parrot, a bird, right? And you want the same bird as me, means someone who wants the same bird as you have or as the poet has. You think you are better than me. Others think they are better than the poet, but it's easy to see. What is easy to see? It's easy to see that it loves me. Me means here the poet, the writer. So it means here the parrot. Who loves whom? The parrot loves to the author or the poet, right? Yes, so it's easy to see. It's very easily seen that the parrot is loving the poet and he is very happy or she is very happy. You've got more money than me, means other people have more money and they are or you are better looking than me. But it's easy to see it loves me again. If even you have money, even you have better look, but what is there? Good thing is that there is the bird who loves the poet. Okay, right? Yes, students. It's the comparison between the poet and the other people. Poet has got the bird and other people have got money and better looks. So that's the difference. So I love it and it loves me. Who loves whom? The poet loves the bird, right? And the bird loves the poet. Look at here. It means here the bird. I'm happier than the birds in the trees. In the other trees, there are other birds who are happy. But the poet is happier, even, more. He is happiest or the happier than the other birds here. So that's the comparison between the birds and the poet. Your work is better than mine here. Other people work hard or better. And here, your marks are higher. They get good marks. Other children or other people get higher marks, better marks. But the difference is that it's easy to say the bird loves me. Okay, that's the comparison. Okay, and the other children are attractive as well. Attractive, more attractive. Look at here. This is also the comparison word. You are more attractive than me means here other children, other friends, other people are more attractive than me. But they are not happy as the writer. Because it's easy to see, what is easy to see? That the bird loves the poet. The bird loves the writer. I love it and it loves me. I'm happier than the birds in the trees. Okay, this is the poem for comparison between the writer and the other friends. Okay, students? So what are the comparison words here? Better, happier, higher, more attractive. These are the comparison words. Okay, students? Did you get it? Okay, very good. Now, let's once again read out the words ending in er in the above song. Look at here. Once again, can you pronounce it? Yes. Better, happier, higher. Okay, so once again, better, yes, happier and higher. Okay, likewise, we can pronounce the words with er at the end of the words. We don't read full r here. We say only a. Okay, students, can you practice a? Yes, a. To this er, we say a. Okay, students? Yes, you're right. So it becomes better, happier, and higher. Okay? And can you notice here what happened to the y of happy here? Yes, you are right. It changed into I. Yes, we change the letter y when we add er into I. So we don't have y here. Instead, we have I here. Did you get it? Okay, very good, students. Now, we are going to look at the questions for reading out today's text. Now, we have pictures from the text. Now, let me ask you questions. What two countries are shown in the picture? I'll show you the picture later. Another question is, which country has a square-shaped flag? Do you know which country has a square-shaped flag? Do you know square? Yes. And which country is bigger? Which country is bigger? Now you have to see the two countries here and you are going to compare. So which country is this? Do you know the map of this country? Do you know this map of which country is this? Which country is this? Very good. This is Switzerland. You're right. And you definitely know this is our Nepal. You're right. And the flag, look at this here. What is this? What kind of shape is it? This is a square shape flag. and we have triangular, triangles like flag here. That is our Nepalese flag. Okay, so these are the questions. Before that, now, before reading the text about Switzerland and Nepal, today we are going to look at some words. Okay, students, words, unfamiliar words which we have not seen, and we are going to look at these words. So, can you pronounce these words? Yes, let me show you. You pronounce, okay? Okay, this one, this one, and another one. Okay, we will talk about the meaning later. So I will make you practice here. We have these words in my hand as well. So this word, can you pronounce this one? Yes, you're right. It's lakes. Lakes. You're right. Another word we have is, can you pronounce this? Unique. You're right. Unique. How do you pronounce this one? You are right. You pronounce it like triangular. Once again, triangular. Very nice. What about this word? You are right. Cross. Once again, yes, cross. And what about this one? Can you pronounce it? Can you read it aloud? Yes, it's the plural of factory, and it's called factories, right? Factories, okay? And we have the last word here. Can you read it aloud to your friends? Yes, it's population. Population, once again. Yes, population. Very nice, students. Now let's have a look at their meaning, okay? So what do they mean? So you have seen lakes. Do you know Phewa Lake? Rara Lake? Yes, lakes are water with land around. It's a body of water, okay? And what about unique? Unique means unlike others or different. What about triangular? Triangular means having three angles or sides or corners. I'll show you the picture later, okay? Okay, so what about cross? Yes, cross is a two line, this is the object or the sign that is made with the two lines that cross each other. And factories are the places or buildings where things produced. Okay, things are made. And what about population? Population means people or inhabitants, people who live in a place. Okay, now I'll show you the pictures here. Now, can you remember the words for these pictures? What about these people, and what is the body of this water, and what is this sign? And what about these two more pictures here? Can you name them? Yes, you are right. The first one is population. That means people in a place. And next one is lakes. And the third one is a cross. And the fourth one is a triangular. And you can see a unique dock in the middle of the other common docks. Okay, unique means you are different, you have unfamiliar features. You look at here, the colors are the same for other ducks, but one duck has a unique color. Okay, so that's called unique. Okay, do you understand now? Okay, students, now we are going to read the text. Okay, in the next part of our lesson we are going to read the text. Okay, students, so we have now the comparison between the two countries, Nepal and Switzerland. Have you heard about Switzerland? Yes, Switzerland is a similar country like Nepal in many ways. According to the location of its in the map or in the geography, it has got the land like ours. It has got the mountains like ours. So these are similar places. So let's see what are the similarities and what are the differences between these two countries. Okay, so you can see here the picture of Nepal, or map of Nepal and map of Switzerland. Okay, students. So let me read it aloud to you. Let's read it together. Nepal and Switzerland are both small countries with high mountains. Nepal is bigger than Switzerland. Nepal has the Himalayas and Switzerland has the Alps. Many tourists visit both countries. Both countries have lakes, but Switzerland has many bigger lakes. The lakes in Nepal are smaller. Okay, the lakes in Nepal are smaller, but the lakes in Switzerland are bigger. So both countries have, what do they have? Mountains. Both countries have, mountain ranges like Himalayas and Alps. So we call Himalayas for our mountains. For their mountains, they call Alps. And there are also many tourists, like in our country, and we have lakes, and Switzerland has also lakes. But Switzerland has bigger lakes. Okay, that's the difference. Now let's see, both Nepal and Switzerland do not touch the sea, but Switzerland is closer to the sea. Nepal has Mount Everest, Switzerland has Monte Rosa, and Mount Everest is taller than Monte Rosa. In fact, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Okay, students, so what do we have here? The differences and similarities we have here is that Switzerland is closer to the sea, but Nepal has no seas nearby. Okay, so we have similarity in terms of the land. The land of Switzerland is also surrounded by land and not touched by seas, and Nepal is also not touched by sea, but Switzerland is closer to the sea. Here we have tall mountains in both countries. Switzerland has got Monte Rosa, Mount Monte Rosa. That is the highest mountain in Switzerland, yes. And which is the tallest mountain in our country? That is Mount Everest, right? Okay, so that's the similarities and differences. Let's talk about the next paragraph. Both countries have unique flags. Okay, unique flags, do you know? Unique flags are a different looking flags. They are not very common flags. Okay, so Nepali flag is triangular, but Swiss flag is square. Okay, so look at here. This is a square and Nepali flag is triangular. And Switzerland Swiss flag has a white cross. Look at here, white cross. And Switzerland is a richer country than Nepal. They are richer than us. It has many factories, but Nepal has fewer factories. Nepal has fewer factories, and Switzerland has got many factories. Do you know factories? Yes, factories are the places or buildings where things are produced, where things are made. Okay, students, like shoes factories, okay, biscuit factories, and so on. So we have less factories than Switzerland. And Nepal has a larger population, larger number of people than Switzerland. Okay, students, here, that is the difference here in terms of population as well. Okay, so these are the differences and similarities in between Switzerland and Nepal, students. Now, let's look at the exercise, okay? Are you ready? Okay, so we have the same word. Now you have to choose the words and match the words with the pictures. This is from your book. Okay, can you name the first picture? Okay, here there are people, wandering, visiting places. This is a temple from Nepal. And what do we call? Is it a square, tourist, factories, triangular, lake, cross? Yes, you are right. These are, the people are called tourists here. And this one, next picture is yes, definitely, a lake. You have already seen the picture. And you can see the third picture here, the tall buildings with smokes coming out of the top. These are called factories. Yes, so factories. And what do you call this shape? This shape is called what do you call? Square. You're right. And the last one is called a cross. Let me show you the maths, okay? Okay, and the last picture we have again, triangular. Let's see. Okay, that's the square. And this is, these are the tourists here. And this picture is about factories. This one is a triangular. And this is a lake. And we have a cross here. Okay, these are the signs and pictures here. Okay, do you know now all the words and the pictures clearly? Very nice, students. Now we will move to another exercise from our book, okay? Are you ready? Okay, then let's see our book. This is exercise B here. It's true or false. You have to find out the sentence. Is it true or is it false? By reading the previous lesson, by reading the text about Switzerland and Nepal. Okay, so we talked about Switzerland and Nepal. Switzerland is smaller than Nepal. Is it right? What do you think? Is it bigger or is it smaller? We will see, check later. And another sentence is Switzerland has no lakes. Both Switzerland and Nepal are surrounded by land. Generally, the Swiss are richer than the Nepalese. Is it right? Okay, let's see. Switzerland is more populated. Populated means they have a number of people. What do you think? Yes, you definitely remember Switzerland is, it's true. Switzerland is smaller in size than Nepal. Okay, Switzerland has no lakes. Is it right? Definitely not, because we have read Switzerland has many lakes like Nepal, but they are bigger than our lakes. So it's false. Switzerland has absolutely lakes, but this sentence says no lakes. So it's false. Both Switzerland and Nepal are surrounded by land. It means it is not touched by sea. Is it right? Yes, it is right. We have no, seas nearby, and Switzerland also has not got seas. Generally, the Swiss are richer than the Nepalese. Are we richer or Swiss are richer? Swiss are definitely richer than us, so it's true. Switzerland is more populated. They have many number of people. Is it right? Not, because we have a greater number of people, greater population in Nepal than Switzerland. Okay, these are the differences and similarities. And this is the exercise true and false, and we have solved. I hope you have done this. Okay, so let's see another exercise from your book. Can you see the exercise? Can you read it aloud? Work in groups and complete the table below. One example has been given below. Look at this table. Can you read it aloud? Okay, nice. Yes, Nepal and Switzerland are similar because, what are the reasons why they are similar? Nepal and Switzerland are different because, what are the reasons? So they are similar because they are both small countries. They are not bigger countries. Okay, so they are same. And Nepal is bigger than Switzerland. That's the difference. Now we have to add more points. So how do you show the differences? We have read, right? We have read about the countries in terms of size. Okay, we have read about them. They are small countries, and one is small and another is a little bigger. Nepal is a little bigger. And what about flag? Are they similar? You can say they are. Well, students, you can So the differences similar because are different because we have a unique flag. We have a unique flag, so we are similar. And the difference is that we have triangular flag. We have triangular flag, but Switzerland has a square flag. That's the difference. Okay, that's the difference. And we have another differences is that we are similar because we have yes, tall mountains. We have tall mountains, but Nepal has the tallest mountain. Likewise, we can talk about lakes. We have many lakes, and Switzerland has got bigger lakes. Those are the differences. Okay, so this is the way you can fill, or these are the way you can complete this table. You can add more numbers, more points about how they are similar, how these countries are similar, and how they are different. Okay, students, so this is your work. You can do it as a project work or at your home, or do with your friends and complete it. Okay, students, so we have now come to the ending of this lesson. Today we learned about comparison. What are comparison? So comparing, as I said, comparing is a kind of talking about two things, similarities and differences of two things, or people or animal. And we sang a song from Listen and Sing that was about also comparison. And we talked about unfamiliar words. They were lakes and so on. And we talked about reading first, and then we did exercises about true or false, and we also completed exercises. Okay, students, this is the end of today's lesson. I hope you have got all the solutions and got ideas about comparison and comparing words as well. So see you in our next video. Namaste and have a good day. Namaste.